This is an extremely important video. Everybody needs to watch this. This has to do with the solar eclipse, why it's so significant, and why it's believed by many people, me as well, that this was the bringing of the Antichrist onto the scene. This was, I don't even know how to describe it. There's so much video footage here and so much more out there. And in this day and age with the video, with the capabilities that we have to be able to videotape everything now and share it on social media, it's mind-blowing. And they can't hide it from us anymore. And they don't want to hide it. They're like proud of it. The Freemasons, the Satanists of this world, you've got to watch this video. This is going to blow you away. They've been waiting for this eclipse, this significant eclipse, April 8th, 2024, for a reason. To bring in their Antichrist, their Messiah. That is what this was all for. There's so much evidence here. You have to go to King Nico, Crusaders of the Resistance. I'm going to leave you links. You have to watch his 2 videos. They're extremely significant. And then like and subscribe and share out his videos. Not only that, you want to continue to watch the videos he comes out with, because he's gaining more and more information and putting it out there. This guy is the only guy that's got this information of the sun simulators, the fake sun, the fake eclipse. It is real. It's happening. This happened. And they did it for a ritual. You guys you've got to see this. There's so much video footage on here that I got from people all over the United States to show what they experienced during the eclipse. The reason behind it, I put it on here. People are seeing demon faces after the eclipse. Why is the news talking about demon faces prior to the eclipse and now people are seeing it? Oh, because they want you to think that they're crazy. Or you're crazy if you're seeing it. There's demons flying in the sky. There's the Eye of Horus that came out of the sun or fake sun. There's so much I can't even get it all out. Aleister Crowley brought this. This all started from Aleister Crowley. Watch this. Black hole sun. Chris, I'm telling you, he committed suicide. He was part of the whole thing. Watch. Listen. Get ready. Buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Here we go. I also forgot to bring up the fact that I find it odd that on April 8th, the founder of CERN died. So that's pretty significant. I think personally the guy was a sacrifice, and he sacrificed himself for their God, their Messiah, their Antichrist. I think that's what happened. Remember, it is the year of the dragon. All these things are coming into play. And it's funny, if you look at the NASA logo, so there was the devil comet, right? And the devil comet, they call it a devil comet because it's got a tail of split like that. Well, look at NASA's logo. Don't look at my nails. My nails are bad right now. I got to do them. The NASA logo has a tail split. Yeah. Everything's significant. Everything's in the signs, man. I'm telling you. The dude was sacrificed for their God. Oh, yeah. People will say, oh, he was 94 years old. So what? He was still alive. He was still breathing. He sacrificed himself for their God. These people are sick. They're sick sons of bitches, man. Get with Christ quick, because we're at the time of the end. It's here. And these people, these Christians who want the red heifers and they want the third temple built, you don't know what you're doing, do you? I'm going to write it out on my post, but you're whack, man. if you actually want the third temple built, what does God say in Amos? In Amos, he says, woe unto you who desire the day of the Lord, because it is not a day of greatness, it's a day of darkness. There is no light in it. Woe to you who desire the day of the Lord. Yeah, you people who want the day of the Lord to come, you're whack. You're sick. You're psychotic. Get into the scriptures and get right with God. Start reading, fasting, praying. Goodbye.
On April 8, 2024, a total solar eclipse will happen. The world will be in temporary darkness. Prolonged exposure to the eclipse's brilliance may induce vivid hallucinations of alternate realities or encounter unexpected bouts of interstellar inspiration. Do not stare at the light, please. Give up.
They're here.
As people are looking up and watching this total eclipse, they will also get to witness another very rare celestial event that happens once in a lifetime in the form of a comet ominously known as the Devil's Comet. Now, they call the Devil's Comet because this particular comet has two tails, and the two tails look like horns. Now, 120 years ago, one man actually found April 8th to hold high demonic activity. Matter of fact, he was able to speak to a demon for 3 days starting on April 8th, and this particular demon helped author a book for him. Now, as I stated previously, these two total eclipses, the one that occurred back in 2017 and the one that will occur in April, will form this black X over a location known as Little Egypt in the United States. One of the cities in Little Egypt is called Cairo. On April 8th, 1904, while on vacation in Cairo, Egypt, Aleister Crowley stated he heard the voice of a non-physical demon. Now, this demon who came to Aleister Crowley, who Aleister Crowley credits in authoring the book known as the Book of Law, was not Lamb, but another demon known as Amos. Now, the connections to April 8th, ancient Egypt, and Aleister Crowley does not end there, as Aleister Crowley mentored another individual, that individual being Jack Parsons. He was his spiritual mentor. Jack Parsons being one of the founders of NASA, the Jet Propulsion Lab of NASA. Under the teachings of Aleister Crowley, also known as Babylon Workings, Jack Parsons, L. Ron Hubbard, Walt Disney, among others, would go to deserts and perform ritualistic sex magic to summon demons. So what is NASA's role on April 8th? What will they be doing during the total eclipse? Well, they will fire off 3 rockets. Now, this is not a first for NASA, as they've done so previously back in 2017 during the 2017 total eclipse. But just listen to how they describe the 2024 rocket launches. This is coming straight from NASA. This campaign is named Apophis, after the cosmic world serpent from ancient Egypt cosmology. The serpent pursues the sun god Ra, and every so often nearly consumes the sun disk, resulting in an eclipse. This second round of Apophis launches are scheduled for the total eclipse on April 8th, 2024 from Wallops Island, Virginia. So we have another reference to ancient Egypt coming from NASA of all places. Now, in many ancient cultures around the world, not just ancient Egypt, you will find that demonic activity connects to the eclipse. A reoccurring and pervasive embodiment of the eclipse was a dragon or a demon who devours the sun. The ancient Chinese would produce great noise and commotion during an eclipse, banging on pots and drums to frighten away the dragon. The Incas, too, tried to intimidate the creatures who are eating the sun. Now, for many of us, this just sounds like ancient people describing what they're seeing the only way they can. But you have to remember, many of these so-called elites, many of these people who run places like NASA, CERN, many politicians who are in power, still practice these ancient ritualistic magics today. They still worship many of these demons. Many of these so-called elites still follow the teachings of Aleister Crowley, who was practicing dark magic that connects back to ancient Egypt. You'll find many of these brotherhoods have symbols that connect back to ancient Egypt. Matter of fact, if you look at the back of the dollar bill, you will see a pyramid and the all-seeing eye. Many of these celebrities cover their one eye to show they are also practitioners or a part of these dark ritualistic magics. So while you may be living in modern times, many of these so-called elite, these celebrities, these politicians, are still practicing these ancient dark magics. So NASA will fire off these 3 rockets under the project known as Serpent. These 3 rockets are known as Apophis. What is Apophis? Well, Apophis is Apep. Apep was the ancient Egyptian deity who embodied darkness and disorder. Apep is also the snake, the serpent, and would be the modern day equivalent to the devil. You can even see the serpent's tongue in NASA's logo. These demons have always been there, have always been a part of NASA and other institutions. So basically, NASA will fire Apep at the total eclipse, like they did so back in 2017. And like I said, the 2017 total eclipse and the 2024 total eclipse will merge into one. And this second set of rockets will be the conclusion that fires at the total eclipse. A total eclipse that will coincidentally merge on a location known as Little Egypt. Now, we are not done. We are not finished with demonic activity. Oh no. Because NASA is not the only institution to have movement activity on April 8th during this total eclipse. CERN decides to activate their particle accelerator on April 8th as well during this total eclipse. Now, CERN has always been accused of suspicious activity, not only being accused of summoning demons and opening portals to hell, but also they are the blame for things like the Mandela effect, alternate universes. So much so that it's gotten to the point that big media has to release their fact checkers. The fact checkers are letting us know that scientists at CERN are definitely not opening a portal to hell, which is kind of hard to believe when you see these scientists performing these weird ritualistic dances and they have this black cloaked figure in their videos circling around this dancer. Now, some people may say, well, that's just art, but what about videos that have come out where people were sacrificed in front of a god statue located in CERN? Well, it's just come out this same CERN will test the world's most powerful particle accelerator during April's solar eclipse to search for invisible matter that secretly powers our universe. Not just any matter, specifically dark matter. Now, the team has restarted the LHC, the Large Hadron Collider, after a 2-year hibernation. Now, all of a sudden, they want to go ahead and restart this Large Hadron Collider during the total eclipse after it's been in hibernation for 2 years, with the hopes of unraveling more mysterious, like I said specifically, dark matter. On April 8th, the team will send the beams through the tunnel where they will collide. The team will be on the hunt for dark matter, which makes up around 28% of our massive universe. But they also say it has never been seen or proven. So we have NASA firing a pep, basically the devil, at this total eclipse, while at the same time we will have CERN searching for dark matter. Cannot make this up even if I wanted to. It sounds like they are performing some type of ritual to either open a portal or a rift to bring something over here. Either multiple demons or some type of Messiah, which we will get into later on in this video. Because it also sounds like they are conditioning us to see these demons. It's very suspicious how just a couple weeks before this total eclipse, a couple weeks before April 8th, big news agencies are releasing multiple articles about a condition known as demon face syndrome. I mean, just how bizarre is the timing? A couple weeks prior to April 8th, CERN, NASA, we have big media coming out and saying, hey, did you know there's a condition that exists, a condition that involves the brain, where people are seeing demons? It is supposedly so rare that only 100 people throughout history has had this condition. And yet, a couple weeks prior to April 8th, big media are just blowing this story up. You can see it all across YouTube. Multiple YouTubers are talking about this. You can see it all over Twitter. What's even more bizarre is that the man the articles are stating that has this syndrome, Victor Shera, he had this back in 2020 when he bumped his head. This was researched in the beginning of 2021, 2022, 2023, and yet in 2024, we are now just learning that this syndrome exists. So you might be saying, well, it's so rare. What are the chances that anyone else will get this syndrome? What are the chances I will get this syndrome? And here's how I see this playing out. More and more people will state they're seeing demons and believe they have this condition. Science and researchers will come out saying, you don't actually have this condition. You are a hypochondriac. You believe you have this condition after reading this article. Your mind is playing tricks on you. So they will give a bogus reason as to why more and more people are seeing demons. Because there is a reason after all this time, they are now running the story. Multiple news agencies are running the story. I'm making a video on this video is because this is everything that I have been talking about for quite some time on this channel ever since demon face syndrome made its round in multiple news and media. And I stated that the day after the eclipse, we're going to have people stating they are seeing very weird things. They're going to start stating that they see demons. Now, it has nothing to do with the actual eclipse itself, but it has more so what happened on the day of the eclipse, such as CERN and also NASA. We talk a lot about CERN on this channel, but we can't forget that NASA fired off 3 rockets that day, oddly named a PEP, also known as the Devil, at the total eclipse. April 8th was not special to these organizations because of the total eclipse. They found power from the total eclipse, but April 8th is important because that is when the veil was very thinned. That is when Aleister Crowley spoke to his demon, Amos. He spoke to Amos on the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th. And then on the 9th of 2024, we see this massive opening, this massive portal, which they are calling a glitch in Antarctica. Now, this man on TikTok states that he saw the face of a demon. And his name is Chip Drakenfels, and his video are going viral on TikTok and other places. But the reason why I am showing his story on this channel is because, like I said, we have been talking heavily about demon face syndrome. And there is a reason. There were multiple news agencies releasing multiple articles about this condition, or what they're calling a condition, a syndrome, that has been known for over a century. But just now, just in 2024, oddly enough, news and media, and we know who the news and media are operated by or owned by, but now the news and media want to let us know to be on the lookout for this syndrome. And you have to ask yourself why. But when it comes to this man here, it's always healthy to be a little skeptical. You can't just trust anybody's story. But I will give this man the benefit of the doubt because I really do see some truthfulness in his eyes. And they say the eyes are the window to the soul. So just by the look on his face, like I said, I will give him the benefit of the doubt. But I will go ahead and play his video now, and I want to know what you all think in the comment section below.
Experienced something that I've never experienced in my life. So today I experienced something that I've never experienced in my life before. Freaked me out. Thought I was crazy. Still haven't processed it fully. So, as I do every week, twice a week, I make deliveries to the same guy. I've been doing it for 7 months. And it's the same guy every time I walk in. He's got a big garage with like a couple trucks in it. I walk in, I hand him his parts, we talk for a minute, I walk away, I go on my business. Today, I walked in, and he had his back to me, and he was working on his bench, and he must have heard me coming. I don't know, because I was actually pretty quiet, I thought, but when he turned around, I jumped and kind of grabbed my mouth like that because I didn't know what to think. And he laughed a little bit, and he called me jumpy. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm just not feeling very good. And I handed him his part, and I was like, hey, I gotta go. The reason I reacted that way is because when I looked at him, he was different. He didn't look like the same guy I saw every other time. First thing I saw was he had no color in his eyes. They were completely black. Like black. Like you couldn't even see reflections. It was just a black mass. And for some reason his ears were kind of weird, and they had like this little point like that. I don't know what that was. Excuse me. But then I was talking to my friend, and he sent me an article about them saying that a new disorder that's coming out where people are starting to see demon faces in people. And it got me thinking, if they're putting something like that out, could it be a disorder, or is it God is actually letting people see demons and they're just trying to make it look like we're crazy? I still can't process it. I can't. I don't know. And like ever since the eclipse, I find it funny. The clouds look different for some reason. I don't know what it is yet. I'm going to figure that one out. But that could be just me being dumb. The other thing I saw, like I have perfect vision. So I don't know what I saw. If anybody else has ever seen this, please let me know, because I'm kind of weirded out right now. Anyway, God bless, love you.
Because this is one big ritual to either bring something in or to awaken something. Just go to CERN's website and read up about this acceleration that will take place on April 8th. The facility behind this acceleration is called the Awake Facility. They are awakening something on this date. We're going to see a lot of people seeing things over time. A lot of bizarre events are going to take place, to the point I bet people are going to say, did CERN do something? Like they were saying previously about this Mandela effect or alternate realities, alternate universes. People are saying we want CERN to put us back into the universe we were before, because things have gotten really weird. Things have gotten really strange. If you don't believe they are bringing something through, just listen to this article that was released on March 26. New portal sculpture to provide real-time live stream between New York City and Dublin. They are creating portals around the world where you can see people from other locations, other countries. A new art installation debuting in New York City this spring, more likely April, is like something out of a science fiction novel. The portal is a public sculpture broadcasting real-time video of two places. This spring, the interactive art installation will debut in the Flatiron District and in Dublin, Ireland, visually linking the iconic cities and their residents. So we have Demon Face Syndrome, portals being erected in different locations around the world. We have NASA firing off the devil while CERN is awakening something. And yet there are people that want to say that everything's fine, everything's normal, because the world will not end. Well, of course it will not end, but it doesn't mean that something else is not taking place here. Then, on top of everything else that will be taking place in April, we still have not spoken about this red heifer sacrifice, a ceremony that has not taken place in over 2,000 years. Now, back in September 2022, a farmer in Texas found that he happened to have 5 pristine, immaculate red calves. Being a man of religion, being a religious man, he decides to ship this herd off to Israel. The reason behind this is that Israel needs a perfect red heifer in order to rebuild their third temple. Now, there are a group of Christians that are very excited about this tradition. They are very excited about these red heifers, and they are helping Israel fulfill this tradition.
So good to see you here in the nation's capital.
Those sacred cows were showcased in Washington at a recent prayer gathering. Many evangelicals believe these red heifers will usher Christ's second coming.
We need the Messiah to come, right? So for me, the red heifer, it's red for the blood of Jesus Christ.
Some Jews and Christians believe they're the key to rebuilding the historic Jewish temple in Jerusalem and to beckoning the Messiah.
There are a group of Christians, Protestants, that believe that once this tradition is fulfilled, it will mark the return of Jesus Christ. But the people of Israel do not believe that Jesus Christ is the Messiah, but they still need this temple to be built for their Messiah to make themselves known. They need the ashes of this red heifer to do so. The ashes will purify not only the temple, but the priest and the temple instruments. Now, the thing is, nobody knows exactly when this ceremony will take place in April. The altar has already been built. Some do believe it'll take place during the end of Passover, which is between April 22nd to April 30th. But if I were a betting man, if I were a gambling man, if I were to take out a second mortgage on my home and roll the dice, I would say this red heifer would probably be sacrificed during this ultra rare, bizarre total eclipse where this Devil's Comet will also be seen. Because why not, right? Might as well make all these ultra rare events line up together. But there are other Christians that are saying, do not be fooled by this being who calls himself God in this third temple. This is the man of sin, that the Bible states that Jesus Christ will not return until the man of sin claims to be God inside the temple. This will begin the 7 years of tribulation. Now, there is a lot more to this, and I'm sorry if I missed anything, because I do know multiple people have different beliefs when it comes to this red heifer sacrifice. But this is not about breakdown of biblical prophecy. But this is just another example of a very unique event taking place in April, where people are trying to usher in or summon something in.
Wow, now this one blew me away. This person, excuse me, yeah, Donna, they caught 2 eclipses at the same time. Look at that. Okay, so this is key.
Now I'm serious because that should not be there. You see it right there, and it's got the lit up area. I've not seen this before. Okay, I really haven't. I don't know.
People are seeing this, right? It's like a double moon, like 2 moons up in the sky.
That's normal. I really don't. And I wasn't going to get on here. I really wasn't. But that shouldn't.
There's so many videos of it. All right.
No, that does not look right. Being there right there, it really doesn't to me. It just doesn't look right at all.
I cleaned the lens, so I zoom in, and it still looks like there's a moon above the moon. I don't know what's causing this. I got a lens on top of a lens, and I don't know. It's supposed to go on top of it.
Right. This one's pretty damn strange as well. I mean, it's all a bit strange, but I'm going to throw in my idea in a second.
Moon. That is the moon. And there's another moon. I have 2 moons I'm looking at.
Beyond all of this, there's something else, folks. Bam.
Hold on. Listen, this is the part that I wanted to show y'all.
This one's actually quite crazy, right? This is pretty weird.
I had to wait because people have sent me videos regarding this, but I wanted to check the authenticity of the video. Now, here we go. Check this out.
Eclipse just happened at night. At night.
This is an eclipse that happened at night.
Yeah. What is that being eclipsed right there? Somebody tell me. Because right above that is the moon. Right here. That's the moon right there.
Come on, Kala.
So
Mother Universe, the fucking truth, cuz.
Something out of
She be like,
sky.
son, I got you, son.
That's here.
What they saying, you know what you're
Everything
doing.
is here. Right now.
This is peace, love, and light.
Y'all can
Reach to
complain.
you,
I know
son.
you Christians
What they
listening to
saying.
me.
So I'm going to show you now. See,
This other kid's got it as well, look.
there is a moon in the left corner. You can have seen. And now I will come into the right corner. I have came. And can you see? Here is the moon, second moon. Oh, it is very, very, very fantastic.
It does look bigger. It does look bigger.
Look at that shit, dude. Look at Dog, that's alien. That's alien. That's aliens coming to the fucking.
Whoa, what's that? Oh my, I knew it's a left-wing cover-up. This is what they're covering
Wait,
up.
what is that?
Take a picture.
Drone?
Take a picture. TMZ will buy it.
It's a drone?
Drones don't light up like that. That's an alien right there.
Hello?
Holy shit, what the hell is that?
Sacrificial. Nah, that ain't. Oh. I just seen the whole eye.
Back up.
This is so cool.
What's that?
What is that?
Row nothing
Is
happened
right here.
during the
Yeah.
eclipse.
Then why is the moon over there? Oh, wait.
What?
How does that happen?
Because we're in the middle.
But look, the moon is right there in front of the sun.
Wait.
But the moon is over here. Why is the moon right there if it's supposed to be in front of the sun? Here, I'm using these right here.
That's insane.
Do you see that? If the moon is right there in front of the sun, then why is it over there?
I'm gonna Google that.
That can't be, or the flat, I don't know, are the flat earthers right? Are the flat earthers right?
Maybe it is flat.
It's a conspiracy, bro.
Bruh.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo.
Caught this during my life.
Hey, NASA was supposed to shoot rockets at it.
Yes, that's not. It's a, but that is not. That's not. No, more than that. That is really
Oh, wow. Whoa, look at that. What's that all about? What is that? Yeah, what is that? What the hell is that? What is that, man? That's not... Yo, man, what was that all about?
You're not going to believe these videos from the eclipse today. Watch this and tell me what you think this is.
Wait, what's that? Bruh. Look, there's something flying through the air. What the fuck was that?
What is that? I don't know.
So, I'm not crazy, but is the solar eclipse light an emblem on the jar? No. No emblem, the way the light's shining through. and there is a figure of a man. You can't tell me that that is not a figure of a man.
What is this? Comment below and tell me what you think this is. Wow. If you have any other videos that are interesting, make sure to tag me in those and comment below.
March the 24th, 2024. I captured this on March the 20th at 7 a.m. And the time now is almost 8 o'clock. And we have the sun looking like this again. Again, there's a planet underneath it. We're here in Lower Alabama. Sorry, you guys, trying to zoom in. And it's still pulsating really strongly like it was the other day. So yeah, I'm trying to zoom in, you guys, to see how it's still pulsating. And it's even pulsating like this even to the naked eye. I'm trying to get it closer. Sorry, you guys, I'm zooming in and zooming out trying to get it. There we go.
Kids took off their glasses. Look what happened.
Mommy, I see a yellow thing shining. Yeah, Mommy, look at the sun. I can see it. Wow. Wow.
Saw the eclipse without glasses.
Notice the shadow.
Look, take a photo.
There's
How
two
we discovered the
holes
shadow.
right there in our patio. And my God. This is so cool. Where?
I swear it was there. Oh my God.
What? We need to send this to your dad right now.
Look at that. Would you look at that? So, after I adjusted everything out, that's all. Look, I was adjusting. I was just adjusting through everything, you know, and I got to this and I looked, and once I got it, you know, where I could really see, I can see our sun behind the simulator, and it is still in eclipse. People, we are in the 3 days of darkness. What in the fuck is this government trying to cover up?
Y'all, I think I know what CERN was doing while this eclipse was happening. Do you see this? There is so many different videos and footage of demons flying by the sun. I'm about to show you another one in a minute. I'm gonna slow it down right here. And then there was this one. And there's so many more. And if y'all really don't want to act like demons don't exist, there was a rumor that CERN was haunted after their first time powering up. And then as of lately, they say they found a 4D ghost in the CERN particle accelerator. AKA, they found a demon, another entity above our dimension. For anybody saying it's a rocket, you are completely fooling yourself. You are fooling yourself. And here is that one going back and forth. Look at that. That is insane, y'all. So does anyone want to tell me what all these demons were doing? Maybe this is why they brought up the demon face thing on the news.
CERN activated their particle accelerator during the solar eclipse, which just happened an hour ago, and something terrifying occurred. We all know of the solar eclipse that hit parts of North America just now. But did you know that the largest particle accelerator in the world was activated during the eclipse in order to study dark matter? Everything went well at first, until world governments were alerted of something terrifying just a few minutes ago. After the first two particles collided, objects in the laboratory started moving strangely in all directions, as if there were hundreds of magnets pulling them. This is when people outside the lab noticed strange lights in the sky, which were previously not there. It looked as if a blue ring of some sort appeared, and inside it, people reported seeing stars, although it was the middle of the day. Once the scientists ran out to see it for themselves, they literally saw what they speculate is a portal somewhere into outer space. This is when something impossible happened. An enormous hand began poking out of the hole as if it were a large creature of some sort. Moments later, it had disappeared, and the CERN scientists immediately alerted the Swedish government, which further notified all countries of this. The portal is still there, and this was all just 20 minutes ago. Comment for an updated video.
What did my husband catch while zoomed in?
I was watching the eclipse, then I saw this.
Check this out, y'all. There go that red planet. Yeah, good job, United States of America, distracting us. But we know what's out there now. We see it.
Alright, let me say something. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the moon going in front of the sun today. Just saying. The skies were crystal clear today. And I have seen the moon in the sky many a days. Like, I have tons of video footage of it. Beautiful moon in the sky. There was no moon in the sky today, and it was a crystal clear sky. So, one thing, weirdness is going on. Number two, if you don't believe me, that wasn't the moon that blocked the sun. Watch this. Check this footage out too. This is from an airplane today, looking at the solar eclipse. Check this one out. I mean, I didn't see any moon in the sky today. But if it's not the moon, what is it? Take a listen to this theory.
Solar eclipses are not caused by the moon coming in front of the sun, as astronomers teach and believe. Rather, the moon is described as being further away than the sun, and what happens at the time of a solar eclipse is the moon goes behind the sun, and a dark body called Rahu comes between the sun and the earth. This dark body called Rahu was spoken of like a shadow orb, and it reflects no sunlight. And when we see eclipses, this is exactly what we see, a completely dark body that's crossing. The sun and the stars are some kind of interdimensional objects that exist right within the realm of our very atmosphere. They're being projected there. We go up a certain height, we don't even see the sun and stars. We come back down and the sky is lit up. You was born in this country, they gave you your science, your religion and everything. Some of y'all got rid of your religion, but you're still holding on to their science and they glow because you can't see that it's a religion.
You can go online and look up videos and see for yourself that there was really no moon in the sky today and wonder, why? What is going on? And then start to do some research. Or you can pretend that whatever happened was just what they tell us. Either way, this is just for your entertainment. And God is real. If you repent too, like, I'm pretty sure that's how you get into heaven. But you gotta mean it. And you gotta believe.
You guys need to wake the fuck up.
This is for entertainment purposes only. See that, right? That's just an LED light, and you can see the little LED lights in there, right, in the panel?
Alright guys, this is my studio light. You see the orb? It's the bulbs are reflecting off of the lens, is my guess, and it's showing you where the light source is coming from, which is why you see the orb, right? Just like the light. Now let's go take a look at the sun. Look at all the little light bulbs in the orb.
Why am I seeing? Oh, we have an artificial sun. You see? Do you guys see the little orb that's flying around? That's the reflection of the camera lens. Well, you see those pixelated things? That's reflecting off of the fucking sun. I think this is proof that this sun is fake as fuck. The real one is behind it. They did not want us to see something. That's what happened.
Exactamundo.
You guys need to wake the fuck up, man. This is crazy. Fucking insane.
What the hell is that?
That's a UFO.
Wow! Wow!
There's something flying through the air. What is that?
The shadow of the moon passing over.
The birds are going crazy. Holy fuck.
The ducks are scared. They're confused.
That is the moon casting a shadow on the sun.
Oh my god.
Wow!
Oh no.
What is that?
No way!
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, got real, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually really excited about this video today. There's been a ton of strange sightings during this eclipse that just passed. I'm talking about UFO sightings, strange animal behavior, odd shadows. A lot of people are saying that it has to do with the solar eclipse. And personally, I'm starting to believe it. People were panicking about this solar eclipse, and now people are still panicking because all the things that were caught on camera. Another video shows a similar shadow-like object moving downwards through the clouds. Some refer to this as a falling angel. Speaking of shadows, many people have been noticing and recording the strange shadows caused by the eclipse.
If you look carefully at the shadows, you can see what looks like little crescent moon shapes. That is the moon casting a shadow on the sun.
While it is a very odd anomaly, many people were caught off guard when they saw what appeared to be a crescent moon-like shadow being cast on the ground, while others noticed the distortion of their own shadow created from the eclipse light. Many people mentioned the light from the eclipse made it appear as though they had nubs growing between their fingers. How does that work anyway? How does the moon make you have extra nubs? Very weird to say the least. Another man captures what he is confident is a UFO while waiting on the eclipse.
What is that?
He notices a strange fire burning in the sky far in the distance, almost as if something were entering our atmosphere.
What the? No way, it just vanished. What?
It suddenly disappears while the man is filming and then reappears. It does this a few times and the man is convinced that whatever this object is not of this world.
That's a UFO. I'm recording a UFO. This is April 8th, 2024. That's a UFO. What? You can't explain that. It disappeared.
Some people say this was the Devil's Comet, a comet that was apparently supposed to be visible in the sky during the total eclipse. Yeah, religious folks are saying that this solar eclipse is like a sign of the apocalypse. And then, while the city is blacked out, there's a comet in the sky called Devil's Comet? Yeah, no thanks. However, this comet appears to be changing directions.
Oh my goodness. That's a UFO. It just disappeared. What is going on? Oh, what is this? What the hell is that? It's falling down. This is a distraction.
Not only that, he was not the only person to capture something like this either. Another man films the same object in the sky.
All kinds of weird shit going on, bud. I'm talking about.
Yeah, you saw that shit. I tried to tell you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That through the atmosphere.
That might be the Devil's Comet. They got something called the Devil's Comet.
You can hear one guy saying it might be the Devil's Comet, but correct me if I'm wrong. Comets don't typically change directions like this.
Look that way.
Now at this point, I'm pretty sure the government has AI bots sent to flood the comments section with things to discredit all of this. So someone leave a comment now and say it's skydivers with flares, etc. But what do you really think? Is this a comet? Let me know down in the comments.
I got it. I got it on video. What is that?
A boy is filming the night of the eclipse when he notices an unexplainable triangular object hovering through the clouds. It is barely lit and appears to glide through the night sky silently. It's definitely weird looking and I'm not quite sure what it is, to be honest. It kinda looked like a fingernail floating through the sky.
Just a few minutes ago, I was out here, just taking in the energy of the eclipse, and I was showing my girlfriend the shadows when I looked up, and I thought what I was looking at was a flock of seagulls doing some crazy patterns in the sky, due probably to the energies of the celestial events going on right now, freaking them out. And I'm going to share with you shortly what I captured, but after they went away, I realized I don't think those were birds. And what I saw happened about there, and it split in two groups. One went south, and one went north. Now I'm gonna clip what I just recorded, and I'm just gonna add that my camera does not do justice. It looked a lot different in real life than what my 6x zoom captured, but I'm gonna go ahead and clip it right now and tell me what you think it was.
That is so pretty though. Oh wow. Looks like bubbles. That was the biggest hit ever. Do one more and I'll put it away.
It looks like balloons, kinda.
That way we have it for later, because these are the ones you don't need a lot of. Doing it?
Yeah.
It really do look like bubbles in the sky though, to me. Like when you blow bubbles. Now if they made a design or something, that'd be crazy. They're making shapes and stuff now. Almost like a hexagon, a bunch of hexagons together. It does look like hexagons, right? It did, yeah. And then it looks like they disperse and like go into something else. Beginning of a horror movie. We gotta go with that.
Look at this, you guys. This is supposed to be the moon in California. The person who sent me this calls it the moon sun because it's literally a sun behind the moon. Now, if the moon was really covering the sun, this is what the solar eclipse would really look like. Not the dense black sun that came up in front of it. This one right here was sent from Chicago. The guy appeared to be filming a comet, but when he zoomed in a little closer, it looked like this. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never seen a comet with a face on it. That looks like some type of entity, you guys. That right there looks like some type of entity. This was taken the day of the eclipse, and it clearly shows a planet in the sky. Okay, the sun is over here being blocked off, and there is a planet in the sky. Look at that. It's a sphere. Here goes a picture in Tennessee. Now you can clearly see the sun here, and this might be another one back here, right? But look at these orbs. Look at these orbs. You can clearly see these orbs. Look at this, y'all. Look at these orbs around the sun. This was sent to me from Texas. Do you guys see that? I showed this before, that there was a ring around the sun, right? But look at that. This is in Texas. And again, this is like a giant eye. The pupil right here. What is going on? Now here's that thing that's behind the sun that looks like an entity holding the sun. Two worlds split here, right? You have two different light sources. Look at this. You got this red light and this blue light over here. Red and blue Kachina maybe. Looks like another planet on top of the sun, and the sun looking like Saturn. This is in St. Petersburg, Florida. And I took this at the beach, and this literally looks like the hotspot on Jupiter, y'all. This literally looks like the hotspot on Jupiter. Look at that, y'all. Why does it look like Jupiter? But yeah, you see so many beautiful things happening in our sky right now, and it's hard to keep up because I got so many videos and photos to come show y'all. Have y'all seen this in China yet? Look at this. This was just the other day in China. Does that look familiar? Doesn't it look like what happened in Antarctica? Doesn't it look like what just came out of Antarctica? Look at that, blocking the whole sun.
Seeing fast sphere-like orbs when looking up UFOs has become more and more common. But on the day of the eclipse, there were a lot of orbs spotted in the sky. In this clip, a family captures a white ball-like object hovering in place below the clouds. As they pan the camera to the left, you can see another small white orb just hovering below the clouds in place. But if you look closely, something flashes past the camera for a brief second. While slowing down the footage, it appears to be a third small object speeding by in between the clouds. Again, what could we possibly have that moves this fast? Don't you worry, we're not done yet. An airplane flying near the eclipse appeared to be followed by 3 or 4 orb-like objects. You could see one moving upwards at the top of this clip, and then a second following the path of the airplane, and then a third. It almost appears like small asteroids just floating around our skies these days. But that wouldn't make any sense, seeing as we have gravity and all. So what do you think these objects were? This object was captured on the day of the eclipse, just hovering in the sky.
Is it recording?
Alexa, pero también salió una
Hold on, yeah, salió una pinche luz verde.
Oh my god. Es algo redondo. That's a whole circle. Whole circle, yes.
Not going up or down, just seeming to stay still. Then, suddenly it begins moving. As it moves, the family watches and records, trying to figure out what they're looking at. And then the object rotates slightly, showing a clear shot of a circular shape.
Yeah? Oh my god.
Oh wow. Where?
That's a fucking...
Hasta Alex enfrente de nosotros, abájate del carro.
This family captures a strange glowing red light in the distant sky while the eclipse turns day into night on their farm.
Whoa, what's that?
It's far too bright to be a drone, and it's definitely not an airplane.
Wait, what is that?
Take a picture. Take a picture. See him signal by it. Drones don't light up like that. That's an alien right there.
One woman says she's getting creeped out, as it's unlike anything she's ever seen before.
What the hell is that?
Look at it.
The deep state is lying to us.
Look at it. I actually think that's really creepy and I don't like it.
Yeah, weird red light glowing from up in the sky, just aiming at you. Like a laser beam. Like War of the Worlds. I think I'd be a little bit creeped out too. Suddenly, the object begins to move lower towards the Earth. But I'm wondering the same thing this family is at this point.
Oh look,
what
we're
is
losing
that?
totality.
What is that? Shoot me truth, what is it?
I think it's probably
Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
What was it? And what could it be? Also, someone spotted this. A very strange blue light in the sky which almost moved like a blue LED snake, but it was so far away. Whatever it was, it had to be very large. Either that or a large group of drones flying in patterns. However, this sighting is very similar to what one man caught a few weeks ago. Everyone called this object the Blue Cigar UFO.
What in the flying
is that?
This one even made it to the news headlines. I'd love to hear your opinion on what you think this could be. That space worm just came to party. He's got his disco strobe lights going. He's here to have a good time. A man and his wife see a strange glowing light in the distance that begins blinking very brightly.
Like a drone? No, it's...
Babe, look! Look! No, come here and watch. Watch what it... Do you see that?
I swear to God, we're looking at UFO.
It was just zigzagging in the sky.
What the fuck is that? It's getting closer too. It's going back and forth.
He tries his best to record the object, but as it is so far away, it's hard for him to keep focus. But this is where things get interesting.
Are you recording it?
Yeah. I'm focused straight on it.
It's got blinking lights on it.
Babe, look.
As the light flashes in the sky, it's hard to tell if it's just lens flare from his camera or if a shape could be made out while the object lights up. If we look closely, it appears to be a circular shape. It almost reminds me of one of those things from Super Metroid. I know. I'm showing my age now.
이때 슉. Look at that. 보셨어요? 슝 보셨습니까? 슝. That's the same thing. That is the same thing. 입에서 나는 소리가 아닙니다. 입은 가만히 있잖아요. 슝. 너무 빨라서 잘 안 보이지도 않으셨죠? 자, 이거 말이죠. 슈퍼 슬로우 모션으로 이때 슉. 지금 보셨어요? 슝 보셨습니까? 슝. 이거 입에서 나는 소리가 아닙니다. 입은 가만히 있잖아요. 슝. 너무 빨라서 잘 안 보이지도 않으셨죠? Like what? Mate, this is I don't know about you, but I've not seen these types of things. The solar eclipse was the first time that I saw that. I don't know when that was though. And here's another live one, by the way. Look, check this out. This is another live CNN. Managed to capture this.
That's a drive, and you see stars in the background. You come over here, there's stars are planets.
Oh yes.
That's how dark it is. You're at the horizon. It's twilight.
So with my naked eye now, I can now take off the glasses.
Right,
We can all take off the glasses,
yeah.
and I can see those. It looks like pink bits around.
Just parts
What
of.
exactly are them?
Those are really hot parts of the sun that are actually the basis of.
Really hot parts of the sun, as opposed to the cold parts of the sun.
Coronal mass ejections, or billions of tons of material that can actually come off the sun and create space weather for us here on Earth. Things that affect our satellites, they can affect our GPS.
Look!
They can affect our power grid, so we really want to...
Sorry, I had my bloody cursor all over it, but I'm sure he sees this. Like, watch his head move. Watch.
And create space
Watch his head
weather
look
for us
at. He
here
goes
on
like, "What's
Earth.
this?"
Things that affect
Watch.
our satellites, they can
Look,
affect
he's
our
looking at it now.
GPS.
He's like, "What the f is
They can
that?"
affect our power grid, so we really want to understand those and when the sun is going to do those
Pretty
things.
good one. Now, over in China, this happened in the actual eclipse. The moment of the eclipse, this happened. Look at that. Imagine seeing that up in the sky, mate. I've never seen anything like that in all my days up in the sky. I've never seen anything like that in the sky. Have you? And it's just so weird that it happens on the eclipse, right? And I've said before, sometimes people are just going to hashtag Eclipse 2024 on anything, right? Just to try to get it more viral. So that may have not have been the eclipse. We just have to take its word for it, you know? But I thought that was pretty cool. This one's from Amy, okay? Nice one, Amy. In Arizona, this morning around 11:30 a.m. during the solar eclipse, I noticed a hummingbird on the top of a tree in my backyard and started filming it. And then this happened, right? Nice pull. Do you see that? Now let's slow that down, right? Check this out. I mean, that's too fast for a bird. That is too fast. That's too fast for a bird, mate. Look at that. What is that? That's too fast for a bird. Let's try and get the other frame. Yeah, we got it. That's too fast for a bird. It's too shiny. That's like silver. But it is quite small. Well, you don't know how far away it is. I was going to say, if that's a hummingbird, mate. Is that a hummingbird? Hummingbirds are tiny, aren't they? I don't know. What do you reckon?
Like I say, it's a whole bag of different things here, mate.
No, neither of them are moving.
This is a video of the reflection that I'm getting here in Michigan. It's about almost 9:30 in the morning. And you see I get one reflection here. And it does have kind of the honeycomb-like structure to it, the reflection does. But let me show you the video I took on April 6th. You're only seeing one reflection right now. So this is what the reflection of the sun looks like today here in Michigan. Proof today, Sunday, April 14th, 2024, 9:06 a.m. is when that video was recorded. On Saturday, April 6th, 2024 at 5:34 p.m. I caught the sun looking severely disformed, but instead of one reflection, I caught two orbs of reflection. Do you see that? So I'm not sure why I caught two on this day when the sun was looking like this, and I'm only catching one today with the honeycomb look, because on this day they didn't have the honeycomb look. They just looked like regular reflections.
Look at that.
They keep saying every so many years.
On my phone, yeah. I'm talking about what's that flying around it. Y'all see that flying around?
I need your help to explain to me what something was. So we all went outside, saw the solar eclipse, right? Boom, it was done, got blinded by the sun, got the videos. But like 5 minutes after it ended, I don't even know how to explain this. Let me just show you. So can someone please explain to me what this is? Because that is not no plane. This literally happened, I kid you not, maybe a few minutes right after the solar eclipse, and that thing is going straight down. That is not a plane. I see planes around here all the time. That is not a plane. That looks like a meteor or maybe an alien. It's probably a meteor, but why I think it was like some kind of alien ship is because it disappeared. I don't have that video because I'm a dummy, but it literally disappeared and I couldn't find it again. So did anybody else see this?
Saw this in the sky last night during the eclipse.
Eclipse 2024.
You don't have those things on your eyes.
You can't see it.
Oh, that's total darkness then. Huh. I'll be down here. Isn't it weird? That's the darkest you're gonna get. Isn't it?
Yeah.
You see, in Dallas, they just got that one. There's a satellite. Oh, there it goes. Oh. Is that when you're supposed to put your glasses back on?
I don't know.
It's kind of misleading, isn't it?
You can't see with your glasses on.
And it's total darkness. What they're calling total darkness. There comes that little rain. They say when that little rain starts going out, you're supposed to put your glasses back on. Huh. But it's just like the moon when it's got that little, you know, when it's full of water. That's what it looks like on TV right now.
It's the end of the world as we know it. I feel fine.
This is the best place to watch it from, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's not do like we did a while ago anymore.
We're recording this.
You're not supposed to be watching it, you girl. Oh.
Here it comes back. Look.
Ooh.
Hey, the sun.
That is.
No, it's not.
What is it?
I don't know. That's not the sun.
Is that the moon? You can see it in here now.
The sun never came in front of it. It's still in front of it. That's a damn satellite or something.
That's weird. Put your glasses back on.
I did. It ain't the sun though. You still see something moving in front of the sun. If you look through your glasses.
I'm looking at your glasses.
That's artificial right there.
Isn't that weird? That's weird.
See it? See the moon still in front of the sun?
Yeah, I know. You can see it through your glasses. You're not supposed to be looking directly at it no more now.
Hell no, because they're doing something. That's artificial right there. That's man-made shit right there.
Right.
They have artificially put something in front of the sun, y'all. They are blocking the total eclipse.
What's on top of your... Oh.
That is not the sun, y'all. They are blocking the sun in total eclipse right now. Look at the little lights coming out of the side of it. That's not the sun. That's clouds.
That's the...
That ain't the sun. You can still see the moon in front of the sun if you look through the glasses.
Yeah. Is it moving now? Or is that just what you call it, perception? That's perception.
I don't know. That ain't the sun right we're looking at right now.
Moving everywhere, isn't it?
Yep. That's a man-made object. That's telling you.
Okay, y'all. So this right here is a sun simulator, right? So peep this. Look at the hexagonal shapes of the sun simulator. And as the eclipse was going on, I took a video and I couldn't see the eclipse happening on the sun, but look at that glare right there. If you can look real close, what does that look like? Like a honeycomb, the hexagonal shapes shimmering. That's quite odd, y'all. Very odd. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty obvious that that is not a regular sun glare. So this guy right here took a video and he saw something behind the sun, right? Look at that sun glare down there at the bottom. It looks like a cross. You know, it may have nothing to do, or may have nothing that to do that Jesus has done. It's probably the government. Anyway, so propaganda. So I decided to take it into the editor and look at this, you guys. Play with the, you know, the contrasts and all that stuff. Well, I be dang, what does that look like, guys? There is, without a doubt, you guys, a sun simulator in front of our sun. Why? I don't know. They're hiding something, and or it has something to do with our food source. They want us to get sick. They want our crops not to grow, so we become reliant on them. They're hiding celestial bodies. Maybe our sun is gone out, maybe. And just another thing, have y'all ever thought, you know, in the Bible where it talks about the 3 days of darkness, right? What if it's not 3 days? Because you know in the Bible sometimes a day is a year or year's a day, whatever, interchangeably. What if it's not literal 3 days of darkness, guys, and it's 3 years? I don't know, food for thought, just my opinion. But my opinion on this sun right here, I don't think it's an opinion at this point. I think that that is a sun simulator. All right, thanks, guys.
All right, here we go, Eclipse, with my glitch in the matrix little floaty blue thing. Definitely not. Look at that. Oh my God. Ava, can you come here? Look at this. Fuck. Can you see my phone? No. Alright. What is that? Can somebody tell me? Glitch in the matrix. Look at that. When I take it into the sky. Move it over. What? Get close to the sun. There's a whole shield around it. That's crazy. I need to know. Really dark out. What is it?
Apparently there was something massive that left Antarctica during the solar eclipse. It was caught on the radar and it's moving up towards the Atlantic, and it's also kind of getting like bigger as it's moving up. Some people are saying that they think it might be like an underwater iceberg that broke off and is now moving, but they're saying they've never seen something like this before. It was really weird that it happened during the eclipse, and there are a lot of conspiracy theories and rumors about Antarctica. Watch the whole thing yourself. Let me know what you think in the comments. I need to hear what you guys think.
Trying to document this very weird anomaly taking place on Ventu Sky. I don't know what this blob is here, but it's coming from what looks like Antarctica. If we backtrack a little bit, you're gonna see it disappear and reappear on the screen. So we move into Monday the 8th, which was obviously 3 days ago. Watch as we move into Tuesday. This mass pops up with waves of 83.7 feet in height. What in God's name is this thing moving out of Antarctica, as you can see, and then it moves up the coast of Africa into the Atlantic Ocean. Watch this as we move into Wednesday the 10th, Thursday the 11th, which is today. This is going on right now. I don't know if these waves are actually hitting the coast or if this is some sort of glitch in the system, but I've never seen anything like this. This giant blob is showing 83.7 foot waves. This does not seem to to be any sort of storm system. Let me zoom back out here. Let's move forward and see where this thing is projected to go. Watch this. Here's Friday the 12th tomorrow, moving more up the African coast. Here is Saturday the 13th. We can see it start to wrap around the northern western coast of Africa up into the Atlantic. Here is Sunday the 14th. Monday the 15th, we are in the Atlantic Ocean with waves of 62.1, 63 feet. This is just incredible. Here is Tuesday the 16th, and look, the entire thing is now in the Atlantic Ocean with averages of about 40 feet. There's 44, 33, 34.3. This is just very weird. What are we looking at here? Here's Wednesday the 17th, the last available data for this. And now we see the entire Atlantic Ocean, which, as we've discussed, is already months ahead of time as far as temperatures. And we're looking at this very odd anomaly coming out of Antarctica. Now watch, I'm going to backtrack. I'll show you where this thing begins. We'll go all the way back to Monday the 8th. This is where the anomaly begins, and sometimes it glitches out. It's very weird. Here's Tuesday the 9th, and there it is. Pops right up. It's almost like this thing shot out of Antarctica and up towards the African coast. And as we backtrack in hours, we go to 5 a.m., 8 a.m., 11 a.m., 2 p.m., 5 p.m., 8 p.m., and that's where it pops up between 5 and 8 p.m. This thing does not exist, and then it does exist on Tuesday the 9th at 8 p.m. After that, it just slowly moves up into the African coast. Here is the 10th once again, Thursday the 11th, Friday the 12th, Saturday the 13th, Sunday the 14th, Monday the 15th, and then Tuesday and Wednesday, this thing bleeds all the way into the Atlantic Ocean. My friends, what are we looking at here?
Way up in there. The solar eclipse is happening. Right there. And there's something in this cloud right there. Right there. I don't even think it's moving, Jake. It is, but it's checking out the eclipse too.
This is very strange. A very strange anomaly. Look at this. What is this all about? I've never seen clouds like that before. That's nice.
Can anybody tell me what this is? I live in Texas and I was in the path of the solar eclipse, and less than a minute before totality, I spotted this thing streaking across the sky. I know what you're thinking, it looks like a plane. It wasn't a plane. It was going faster than anything I've ever seen in the sky. At first I thought maybe it was a rocket. I know NASA is sending some probes up during the eclipse. Perhaps it was a comet. I know we were also supposed to see the Devil's Comet during the eclipse, so maybe it was that, but this video isn't even doing it justice. It was absolutely hauling across the sky, and I'm wondering if anybody else saw it, or if anybody knows what it is. There's 8 million people in this city. I can't be the only one that saw it.
Something about this video doesn't look right. Check this out. You can't tell me that don't. That looks strange. Even the guy in the background know that's some strange shit. That don't, it looked like it went behind it. It looked like two different things. Like switch positions or something. Let me know y'all's thoughts on this in the comments, because this clearly looks like some different shit. It looks weird. It looks like there's an actual black sun and the sun we had before it, and it looked like it switched places or went behind the yellow sun. And no, I'm not trying to fearmonger. This shit just looks strange as fuck, and I'm pretty sure we can all see that. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments.
In the California sky, UFOs arrived to see the solar eclipse.
Look at the window. What's that? 1, 2. What the heck? We get invaded from somebody from outer space, or 3, 4, 5. 2. Look at that. 6.
In the California...
Some turn red.
Yeah, it turned red.
Is it burning through the moon?
Oh, there you go. There go the full eclipse right there.
First, I can record it.
Oh yeah, that whole live.
At the moment, you're experiencing a higher volume of calls than usual. We understand that your time is valuable, especially when it comes to reporting claims.
Look how big it is compared to the moon. I mean, to the sun. It's way bigger than the sun, bro. Whatever it's passing, it's way bigger than the sun.
What way through?
Whatever passing the sun, it's way bigger than the sun for shit show.
I thought it was the moon.
Nah, that ain't
Oh, I just seen the whole eye. Yeah, I gotta record it.
Let me see something.
Swear to God, that's a fucking person. Dude, flash the light. If you're a person, flash the light. Okay, maybe it's not. Oh! Okay, maybe it's not. Dude, flash the light. If you're a person. Okay, maybe it's not. Okay, maybe it's not.
1 minute after the eclipse taken in Utica, New York. Nobody's talking about this right now. Look at this. That video I just showed you guys was actually sent to me by one of my followers. They said that they live in Utica, New York, and that this video was posted by somebody, and I guess there's a buzz going around right now. They said that nobody's covering it. And this is obviously kind of weird because you have the sun here and then you have like two different shapes behind it. I'm not sure if this is some sort of reflection or illusion. I have seen a lot of videos on TikTok today of people recording the sky because they saw a lot of planes spraying these sea trails. A lot of people obviously became suspicious of this. So that they were trying to, you know, I don't know. Something seems kind of fishy. Anyways, I don't think anything really major happened today. At least not what I've seen. I'm not sure what anybody else's experiences were today. This is like the weirdest thing I've seen today regarding the solar eclipse. So, I mean, let me know what you guys think about this.
What the fuck is that?
What the hell?
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck?
What
You
the
saw that?
fuck?
What the fuck was that? Hell no. Hell